Hi Steve, I want to thank you for sending in your samples to test on our 1500 press. I've got all your pieces here, but this is the die that I had that had way too many lineal inches. This one is about the same as this sample that you sent. It was twice this size, just like your sample. It fit perfectly in there. The only problem is there's too many lineal inches. This die right here, as it is, which I cut it in half, has 110 lineal inches, and that's just under the limit of 120. Now what I'm going to do, I didn't cut, I did a few sample cuts for you, and let me show you. This is what I cut. Now these are in here with the little tick marks, so you can just pop each one out. I didn't tear them all out because I wanted you to see that they stay in there until you pull them out. Just like this. There you can see they come out. So what I want to test for you, I also did a quick little test on your other pictures here. These, as you can see, they do the same thing. They pop out just as easy as you can, you know. I mean, just there's little pieces on there that in the die, it's incorporated in there that keeps it inside there. So that's what you'd have with your dies. Now the reason I did this is because I had to take the foam out because when I cut the first one, it didn't cut as well as I'd like it to, so I took the foam out and just left a couple pieces in there to keep the parts up out of the cabinet. And what I'll do is I'll take this piece, I'll turn it over, and this foam around the edge, as you can see, lines up perfectly with the corner there, and that keeps everything registered to those die cuts. Until the air bladder stopped. I think I'm going to spin this around. This one's laminated. It's a little bit more than, as you can see, on the back side, everything's cut all the way through. And again, all you have to do is take and pop these out, just like that. So I think that's going to be your best option as far as getting these done, is keeping it under 120 inches is going to work well for you. Now what I'll do is I'm not going to cut up the rest of these. I'll send you this video over so you can see that it is working the way you want it to, but I don't want to cut up the samples until we get some dies drawings made for you, and we'll get that taken care of. I could also give you a quick test. This is the one I had planned on using for your larger cutout. Now this is a die that's in Lexan, and the difference between this die is, as obviously as the base, you can actually take this and use your cutting board on the bottom, lay your material down on it, and then put your die on top if you wanted to do something like that. But yours is all going to be registered. So I'm going to take one piece of this, since these are all going to be the same. I'm going to take one piece of this and lay it in here real quick, just to show you how simple and easy it cuts. Yours will cut out just as quickly and easily. Only yours will have the cut down the middle, so cut them apart, and then it'll have the little slits on the corners for your pictures. So I'll send you this video over, Steve, and then we can discuss the die patterns. Thank you.